That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement.
Roberto goes in for the header! There's the hit!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner.
Header!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gets his pass away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And now the breakaway. Xavi Alonso. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cafu, he's picked his way through.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Out of play for a throw. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo has given away a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Rummenigge. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's had it taken off him, and it's Baggio. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled, distributed tidily. Cafu! Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Khan has that under control. And here's Nunez. He's looking wide. Puts in a cross. And that has been cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. Xavi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Baggio. Looking for the runner. Roberto Baggio has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Até agora, empate. E quem vai vencer no segundo tempo? Nosso time, é claro.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Darwin. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Thuram. That has been cut short. Wirtz. And it's Rijkaard. He's gone forward. Cafu. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Baggio. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence.
And a header! It's a goal!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sao Paulo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pirlo spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's got away. Oh, important interception. Wirtz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Hullet. Nunez chasing after it. And here's Bale. Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. A real chance to break. Roberto Baggio. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Baggio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved on forwards. Cafu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Sao Paulo can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
very much into the last knockings. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. Played back in. Puyol with the clearance. And that is that. Sao Paulo have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. Well, hello and welcome to all of you right around the world for our live coverage of what I'm certain will be an enthralling encounter as two of the grand institutions in Brazil meet. The official line is that this is not the biggest or most glamorous permutation of the many intra-city clashes, but my word, it counts for a lot nevertheless. Needless to say, both sides...
Bale! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sao Paulo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. And we have our very first corner. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. Thuram wins the duel this time. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Messi. Thuram gets a foot in here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance here to counter, and he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Sao Paulo have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
And it's Bale. And now the breakaway. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Hullet really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, important interception. Now the finish! Goal! Corinthians! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. Darwin, out to the left it goes. Gets his pass away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bale puts the ball in, and that should get the job done. And that has been knocked clear. Rummenigge. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball, and they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's in! Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pirlo goes on a run down the left wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Darwin. That's headed upfield. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No, that's been intercepted. Pullet. Nunez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Roberto Carlos. Thuram cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Baggio stood up well to him there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good run down the left. Some good work on the right flank here. Puyol does well to get it back. Solot. Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Sao Paulo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Schneider. And it's Hullet. Distributed tidily.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared away. Puyol tries to clear. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, they could break here. Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hullet. Chance! Goal! Corinthians! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's a waste.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Threads one in. Now it's Chiesa.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He is through here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space out wide. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's had it nicked away. Surlot. He's looking to set free a runner. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Chiesa. He's got the shot away! Puyol gets it clear. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's played into space. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Khan getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted. That's a throw. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Spread out to the left. Chiesa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Chiesa.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sao Paulo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Well, wherever you are, I trust you are braced for an assault on your senses as we bring you a derby game considered to be amongst the greatest in Brazil. Corinthians against Sao Paulo, both clubs big on pedigree. Historically, most of the facts and figures favour Corinthians, but it is unwise to take anything for granted in this game. It is a highly energised atmosphere, and you can't expect anything less than a highly charged game. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Another day, another derby. The Paulistas simply cannot get enough of this. So I wonder, what does our derby specialist make of it all?
Well, Peter, I would say that this is without doubt one of the more notable rivalries you will see in the Latin American continent. Mainly thanks to the way Brazilian football is structured.
Terrific header! And the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Puyol spots it and intercepts. The ball's gone astray. Stood up well to him there. He's found a way past. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Right card, cuts out the pass. Oh, they could break here. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and place it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. And it's Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi. Sao Paulo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cafu.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning with...
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Looking for options for movement. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone forward. And it's Neymar. He's got to be in here! Rummenigge! Can he stop it going out? Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. That's a sharp pass. Chance for the header! Goal! Sao Paulo!
Sao Paulo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Vitz, and he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Roberto. De Roberto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Distributed tidily. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Sorloth. And smartly reclaimed. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Sao Paulo clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Sao Paulo happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitz. Sao Paulo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitz. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to dink it through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pirlo. Looking for the runner. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely spread. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's been cut out, well played. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rijkaard. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's gone back to the keeper. Roberto Baggio. Lobbed in behind. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, nice touch.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Forwards and with intent. Thuram with the clearance. Aims beyond the defence. Moved on forwards. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on now then. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. And he thumps it clear. And back to the goalkeeper. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Thuram cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great chance! And now they can clear their lines. Caught offside that time.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22.
Vieira gets it away. Schneider. And he's been shifted off it.
Corinthians have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Rummenigge. Sao Paulo close. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely aimed pass. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, wherever you are, I trust you are braced for an assault on your senses as we bring you a derby game considered to be amongst the greatest in Brazil. Corinthians against Sao Paulo, both clubs big on pedigree. Historically, most of the facts and figures favour Corinthians, but it is unwise to take anything for granted in this game. It is a highly energised atmosphere, and you can't expect anything less than a highly charged game. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Another day, another derby. The Paulistas simply cannot get enough of this. So I wonder, what does our derby specialist make of it all?
Well, Peter, I would say that this is without doubt one of the more notable rivalries you will see in the Latin American continent. Mainly thanks to the way Brazilian football is structured. Sao Paulo, the most popular supported club in Brazil, and then you have Corinthians, the club seen as championing the local cause. How appropriate is it then that this is called the Majestic Derby?
And as you can see, we've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
That's going to go a long way. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gets his pass away. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly didn't help them.
Bullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. Bale puts them all in. And they can counter here. He's looking to set free a runner. Header! Goal! Sao Paulo!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sao Paulo penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Decent hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alonso, looking for the run. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Baggio. And he's being shifted off it. Bale. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is good alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This is the time you need that pace. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a mighty effort! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Bale. Pull it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rummenigge! Smashing save, really good save that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Spread it left. Pull it. Triol makes the interception. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Pinches it off him. Good spot, he's seen the run. Xavi Alonso. And it's half-time here. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Sao Paulo are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bale. Shifted upfield.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fiddles it through. Bale tries to get it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's another good win of the ball. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Surlot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foot in. Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! In he goes again! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So is this the start of a comeback? And once more he proves rigid and robust. He could be in here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Darwin. Decent ball. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Hoisted in. Oh, delightful ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sao Paulo still have the cards to affect this game. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Alonso. Now there's the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Corinthians can make their change now with a break in play. Khan does not look at all happy, does he?
Well, it just wasn't happening for him, Peter. Then there was that OG. I think they've been kind to him.
Sao Paulo got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. He's looking for the runner here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard gets it away. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a sweet ball. And pull it! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
They're up to 5 corners now. Pull it. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. He's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
Chiesa.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chiesa. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, what a climb! Seedorf gets it clear. And time is up. Sao Paulo really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Sorloth claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Sao Paulo really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this...
Well, hello and welcome to all of you right around the world for our live coverage of what I'm certain will be an enthralling encounter as two of the grand institutions in Brazil meet. The official line is that this is not the biggest or most glamorous permutation of the many intra-city clashes, but my word, it counts for a lot nevertheless. Needless to say, both sides, Corinthians and Sao Paulo, are amongst the most well-supported clubs in Brazil, and the scenes in the stands here certainly attest to that. It is highly charged, cacophonous, and very, very expectant. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Once again, Sao Paulo, a city of divided allegiances, a concept in no way alien to the man in our expert seat, Jim.
Well, Peter, I would say that this is without doubt one of the more notable rivalries you will see in the Latin American continent, mainly thanks to the way Brazilian football is structured. Sao Paulo, the most popular supported club in Brazil, and then you have Corinthians, the club seen as championing the local cause. How appropriate is it then that...
Rummenigge! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Floated up and over. Now it's Hullet. Aim forwards. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Xabi Alonso gets flagged offside. No way through. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, what a climb! In for the pieces!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saka gets into some space. Cleared away. Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Hullet. Fiddles it through. Solid! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header just off target,
and he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header. Goal! Sao Paulo! First blood drawn. A wonderful delivery and all
keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sao Paulo are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Roberto Baggio. And it's Hullet. Surlot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, they can break here. That's a sharp pass. Face to face. It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the cutback. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Flashes, goes in for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's played into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Hullet. And it's Neymar.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rummenigge with the cross. Quality ball. Surlot. Hullet. Cafu. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saka. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Rummenigge. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Surlot. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Sao Paulo happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead...
Rummenigge! And he's found the net! Corinthians are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Saka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Rummenigge! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Cafu gets his pass away. Out Solot. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Darwin. Out for a throw. Saka. And that should get the job done. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's cut it out. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pull it. Now that's well seen too. Saka. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Adams wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
São Paulo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 14.
And he's had it nicked away into the last 5 minutes.
Camisa 2.
Stoichkov.
Para a entrada de camisa 6.
Rummenigge with 2 goals already to his name.
Camisa 24.
Has a look and plays it forward. And Stoichkov! There it is! With so little time left, grandstand finish! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Beckham. Here's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi's cross. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sao Paulo illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.